That's cheating, Ryan.
I do not cheat, and you know it. I was looking, that's all.
Hey, where's your roommate?
She's down in therapy in a whirlpool bath.
Good.
Why good?
2 reasons. One,
What's 2?
I got a complaint.
About what?
You?
Oh, what have I done now?
I got home last night short of sleep. I had a lot of calls to make and some notes to pull together. I didn't do any of it. I couldn't concentrate. Worse than that, I couldn't even get to sleep.
Why not?
I was worrying about you.
Oh, Jack, don't. I'm really gonna be all right now. I'm not gonna die. I'm not gonna leave you. In fact, you're gonna have a hard time getting rid of me for more than 20 minutes.
It's okay. I wasn't asking for reassurance.
Then what's your problem?
I lay awake till a little after 4 this morning, considering alternatives.
To what?
Our current situation.
Well, what does that mean?
Listen, will you please just shut up a minute? And the questions get me rattled.
I'm sorry.
It's not that I don't like things the way they are. I do. I know it hasn't been entirely fair to you because you got a lot to deal with your family. But I figured you don't do things that you don't want to do, so somehow it must have been worth it.
Yeah?
It's been easy and nice and pretty much at my convenience.
No strings.
I liked being with you when I felt like it, and being alone to work when I felt like that. Except that last night it all kind of turned around and I panicked.
How do you mean?
It all seemed too loose, too easy. I wanted to know that you'd be there. I wanted to be able to count on your being there. I wanted, like you told me once, to be as important to you as you are to me. I wanted it all to be solid. I can't believe I'm saying this.
Neither can I.
Which got me to the final consideration.
What was that?
Marriage.
Oh, excuse me. Listen, I don't mean to intrude, but Mary, I got a big favor to ask of you. Look, it's not for me, it's for Renee. How you doing, Finelli? You knew I flew her down here the other night, right?
Oh, yeah, Mother told me. We're all very sorry, Nick.
Yeah, well, she's doing fine, thank goodness, but I had quite a scare. You know, that poor kid, she's wiped out by the whole thing. She's still down in her bed. She can't move her legs. She's angry. She's scared. I mean, you know, she's really upset about it.
Oh, well, I can imagine, yeah.
Yeah. And, listen, I was wondering if you could come down and say hello to her.
Right now?
Yeah, Mary, it would do her a world of good. I mean, she's so upset she didn't even eat her breakfast. I keep saying the wrong things to her. Finelli, you come too, huh? I mean, just for a minute. Just poke a friendly face in the door.
Well, maybe for just a minute. Then we can continue our conversation.
Okay.
Oh, Mary, that is terrific. I really appreciate it.
Don't forget what you were about to say.
They were just married.
I do.
Then, all was lost. Now, it's time
Where's my wife?
for
How many more people have
payback.
See what happens if you come after my family.
General Hospital.
15 Seconds with Gina Tognoni.
The top 3 things I must have on set. Hot water, just sort of relaxes me and hydrates. Mascara and lip gloss. Lips.
Catch Gina Tognoni in One Life to Live weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 9 on SoapNet.
You never know when, but thieves can steal your identity, turning your life upside down in a matter of seconds.
Hi.
Hi. You know, I can save you 15% today if you open up a charge card account with us.
You just read my mind.
Just one little piece of information, and they can open bogus accounts, stealing your credit, your money, and ruining your reputation. That's why you need LifeLock. LifeLock is the leader in identity theft protection, relentlessly protecting your personal information to help stop the crooks in their tracks before your identity is attacked. Protecting your social security number, your bank accounts, even the equity in your home.
I didn't know how serious identity theft was until I lost my credit and eventually I lost my home.
Credit monitoring alone is not enough to protect your identity and only tells you after the fact, sometimes as much as 60 days later. With LifeLock, as soon as we spot a threat to your identity within our network, our advanced LifeLock ID alert system directly notifies you, protecting your identity before you become a victim.
Identity theft was a huge problem for me, and it's gone away because of LifeLock.
While no one can stop all identity theft, if the criminals do manage to steal your information, LifeLock is there to help fix it. With our $1 million service guarantee. That's right, a $1 million service guarantee. Don't wait until you become the next victim. Call now to try LifeLock free for 60 days. That's right, 60 days free. Use promo code HERO. If you're not completely satisfied, notify LifeLock and you'll never pay a cent. All it takes is for the bad guys to get a hold of just one piece of your personal information to wreak havoc on your life. Get the protection you need right now. Call 1-800-876-1624 or go to lifelock.com to try LifeLock free for a full 60 days. Use promo code HERO. Plus, you'll also get the $1 million service guarantee, but only if you act right now. Call 1-800-876-1624 now. LifeLock service guarantee cannot be offered to residents of New York.
Oh, I'm not sure I was cut out to be a mother.
Why not?
Too much responsibility.
What is?
All those decisions. See, I feel like everything is critical. If I make one wrong move, I'm going to warp him for life.
Which move did you have in mind?
Playpens. All of a sudden, playpens are a terrible thing to do for a child between 1 and 3.
Who says?
Some big deal psychiatrist. Really, it's supposed to restrict and repress them. Now, do you think little John is repressed?
Dee, I think it's safe to say no child of yours is going to be repressed.
Are you making fun of me?
No.
Well, did you spend a lot of time in a playpen?
I think so, but you better ask Mom.
Well, I'm sure that Maeve wouldn't do anything bad for a child of hers. On the other hand, well, Maeve can make a mistake, too. Oh, I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
I gather you just put little John in the playpen, huh?
Mm-hmm. And he's down in the kitchen, because I got really tired running after him.
What was he doing when you left him?
Oh, he was doing his pull-ups. You know, he holds onto the bar, and he pulls himself up.
Well, that's good exercise. He wasn't crying, was he?
No, he loves to do his pull-ups.
Ah, so let him alone. And if he starts to fuss, just take him out.
Well, it sounds simple enough. Oh, you know what I really want to do? I really want to go to sleep. And Maeve is downstairs. And I know from up here I can hear the baby crying. Look, don't worry about it. I'm not going to do that.
Say, do you have any plans for this evening?
Mm-hmm. I'm going to find all your socks. I'm going to match them and mend them.
You could postpone that. I bought some more yesterday.
Oh? Postpone it and do what?
Go out with me to dinner?
Really?
If you'd like to, sure. It's the Real Estate Association dinner, and I have to say a few words, about the preservation of Riverside community.
It's political, huh?
Yeah.
Thanks, Frank, but no thanks. You see, a political dinner is not exactly my idea of how a husband should spend time with his wife.
Sorry. That was an effort to make you feel included.
Was it? Then how come it makes me feel used?
I don't know.
Real estate agents have a lot of money, right? And they're very grateful to anyone who improves the value of their property. So if Mr. and Mrs. Councilman show up and they're all bright, shiny, and wonderful, and Mrs. Councilman smiles a lot and flirts a little bit, then maybe they're good for a campaign contribution or two. You know, that really makes me mad, Frank.
It wasn't intended to.
You know what I want more than anything else in the world? I want to go to dinner with you alone. And I want to have a good bottle of wine, and I want to sit there, and I want to hold your hand, and maybe I want to make you laugh a little bit. And then maybe we should think about coming back here and going to bed together. How about an invitation like that? Oh, same chance.
Look, this will probably take quite a while, so don't feel you have to wait up for me. Have a good day.
Yeah, you bet I will. I'll have the best day I know how to have.
Rainy, honey?
Daddy, please, leave me alone. I'm sorry I didn't die after all.
Ah, come on, don't say that because you don't mean it. Hey, look, you got company.
Who, dear?
Hi, Reenie. Oh, Mary Ryan. I'm really glad to see you, but I'm sorry it has to be here. How you feeling?
Miserable, that's a fact. Oh, listen, your mother came in yesterday to see me. I guess I was asleep. She brought those. Well, how are you? I heard you were sick, too.
Oh, I'm much better, thanks. Listen, let me introduce Jack Finelli, Serena Zabo.
Hi.
Hello, Rini.
Yeah, Finelli and I go back a long ways. Do you know that this is the Jack Finelli, writes for the Courier? I bet you read his column 100 times.
Oh, Daddy, when do I ever get to see a New York paper? But that's not to say I won't see one this afternoon. Listen, do you write things for every day?
Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and the first Sunday of the month.
Hey, listen, Rini, I have to go to work, but I'll be back around lunchtime. You don't like what we got here to eat here? I'll send out for caviar. Huh? You come too, huh? Jack, I'll see you.
Yeah, Nick.
Well, Mary, you look wonderful. When did you get so thin?
About 7 years ago.
Isn't it weird how time flies? You know, whenever I think of Mary, I think of her as this round little person in jeans beating up all the boys.
Yeah, well...
Remember Duffy Moore? You know, he was in second grade at St. Anne's.
How will I ever forget him? I'll carry the scars to my grave.
Yeah? Where?
Oh, he was beautiful. You can't believe how beautiful. Curls and the bluest of blue eyes. Looked a little bit like Sam.
Oh.
Who's Sam?
My boss at Channel Art News.
Yeah?
What happened to Duffy?
Well, he moved to Chicago the next year. But he had this awful rhyme he'd shout at Mary. What was it?
Fat, fat, squash you flat. He also referred to me as two-ton.
He's a brave man.
Ooh, but he was fast. Could never catch him.
Oh, it almost seems like yesterday, doesn't it? Mary? Listen, for old time's sake, could you do me a huge favor?
If I can.
Well, I'm just desperate to get in touch with a friend of mine. The problem is Daddy loathes him. I mean, for no good reason, and The phone is disconnected because I'm supposed to be too sick. And I just wonder if you'd make a couple of phone calls for me.
Renee, is his friend by any chance the one you were eloping with in Newport?
How do you know about that?
Your father told my mother.
Oh, and I suppose it's all over Riverside.
No, it's not all over Riverside. She told me because she was worried about you, and she knew that I'd see you, and she wanted us all to be kind because she thought you'd be upset.
I'm sorry. I mean, your mother's always been very nice to me. But I don't need sympathy right now. I need help. Which you're not going to give me because you don't want to get caught in the middle.
That's about it.
Renee, I make it a firm rule never to come between a girl and her father.
Well, I guess I just have to think of something else then, won't I? Well, in the meantime, it was nice of you both to come by and see me. You come back again
Yeah,
soon.
and you take care of yourself. Do everything they tell you.
I'll try. Listen, you tell Pat to come by and see me if he gets a chance.
I will, and I'm on this floor if they ever let you out.
Okay.
Take care. Bye, Jack.
See ya. Oh, I don't know. I thought she had a certain something.
All I can tell you is, whenever Siobhan was in trouble, it meant she'd been with Renee Zarbo. Could we, go back to my room and pick up where we left off?
Exactly what I had in mind.
You know nothing about Todd Manning.
I know more about that man than you think. He's dangerous.
This week, Todd's losing control.
Everyone's against me. My wife, my daughter. It's only to protect my family.
But someone's getting in his way.
What do you want? I'm here because of you.
Watch One Life to Live, weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 9 on SoapNet.
Larry, we just had the carpets cleaned.
That was the pizza guy.
You said you bought a DiGiorno.
But the pizza came with cheesy breadsticks.
DiGiorno pizza and breadsticks. Taste, believe. It's not delivery, it's DiGiorno.
She found a box.
Maybe because you left it right on the counter. I have a secret. I leak.
Somebody would give you a bit of a tickle, and then the next thing you know, I make like a little spritz, you know what I mean?
1 in 3 women have this issue. Young women, middle-aged women, old ladies. And my sister said, have you ever heard of poise? I said, poise? What the heck is poise? If I had poise, let me show you what I would have looked like.
Every great woman deserves a great pad. Poise liners are specifically designed for light bladder leakage. Stay comfortably dry with Poise.
Looking for a simple way to help lower your cholesterol? Try Benecol Spread, a heart-healthy alternative to butter. Benecol contains an ingredient that helps block cholesterol absorption and has a delicious buttery taste. Make Benecol part of your healthy lifestyle.
People are talking about General Hospital's Lucky and Siobhan. D. Hunter Roscoe posted on Facebook, finally a love for Lucky. He and Siobhan are great together. Charlotte May adds, this is great. I hope it works out for these two. Laura Bruno says, men are always sexier when they're happy and in love. And Lori McPherson Draper sums it all up. They are just the cutest couple. Way to go, GH. I love this storyline. People are talking about General Hospital. Weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 10 on SoapNet.
Hi. I'm glad I ran into you. I came to see Faith.
That's very thoughtful of you, Dee, but don't be surprised if she's not quite herself.
Well, considering what she's been through, I really can't blame her. Is her leg any better?
Yes, it's much better, as a matter of fact. And her double vision is clearing up, so it's all for the good.
So what's the matter with you?
I guess I'm not used to people noticing.
Well, don't forget, I know about that.
You know, I'm beginning to think that I'm the only person that cares about what's happening.
Try me.
Delia, I honestly believe that when Seneca Bolak took his wife off of life support, he committed murder. I believe that he behaved in a manner contrary to medical ethics from beginning to end. That's why this morning I filed an official complaint with the chief of the medical board. And I know what's going to happen.
What?
They're going to say that that I'm just pressing to have him relieved as chief of the department because of personal feelings.
Who's they?
I guess I was mainly thinking of my father.
You don't like Dr. Bolak, do you?
No. No, not much. Delia, I'm going to tell you something that only a couple of people know.
Yeah.
My contract isn't going to be renewed in June.
Why?
Because when Seneca Bolak found out about my gambling, he learned about the $6,500 involved in Frank's accident, and that I took the money from the ER. He called me in and delivered a spectacular lecture on methods, medical ethics unbecoming a physician. And in effect, he fired me.
Look, Roger, that's awful. See, now I understand why you're on the spot about the other thing.
I'm afraid so. But I don't like him. I think he's arrogant and overbearing. But Delia, I swear, I wouldn't react any differently if the physician involved were my own father.
Now, are you the one who asked for him to be fired from neurology?
No. No, I just want him relieved until there's a medical and a legal decision made in this case.
You mean there's no case yet?
No. No, but there's going to be.
You're gonna push it, aren't you?
Oh, you bet I am.
I feel sorry for you. You really have a lot of responsibilities.
I'm taking on a lot, Dee. But I feel that I have to.
You know what you need?
What?
You need a nice, relaxed evening away from all of this. A good dinner and a good bottle of wine and someone who makes you laugh a little bit and who makes you think nice thoughts.
In my place?
I'd love it.
Oh, I'd love it too.
Are you on duty tonight?
No?
Well, neither am I. I mean, Frank's gonna be out late.
Can you make arrangements for the baby?
Mm-hmm. Starting early?
Yes, about 6:30.
Great. A whole long evening together. And you don't have to go back to the hospital. And I don't have to get home early. I can't wait.
Next, spend some time in Genoa City with the Young and the Restless. Later, see who's stirring up trouble in Pine Valley on All My Children, only on SoapNet.
Tonight on an all-new Being Erica.
How do you move on when there's a hole in your life that nothing can fill?
She'd given up on love.
I broke my own heart. I just have to live with that.
Until now. Hi.
Hi. Am I attracted to Adam? Yes. Am I gonna do anything about it? No.
And why not? How close can they get? And will she give in? Shh. Being Erica. All new tonight at 11. Only on SoapNet.
If you are a diabetic and currently trying to lose weight, please stay tuned to this important message. A market trial offer is starting now for a revolutionary breakthrough in weight loss called glucosilin, and you are eligible to try it free for 30 days. We are looking for callers to receive a free trial, so call immediately 1-800-620-3352. If the line is busy, please keep trying. Clinical studies of the key ingredient in glucosilin have shown this ingredient to be effective in accelerating weight loss. What's even more impressive is that it also supports healthy blood sugar metabolism at the same time. And now this new formula is being released to the general public, and you're eligible to try glucosilin right now for 30 days. Finally, clinically proven weight loss and healthy blood sugar metabolism in one pill. Call immediately to find out how to receive your free 30-day trial. 1-800-620-3352. 1-800-620-3352. If the line is busy, please keep trying.
Who's coming and who's going? SoapNet has a status update on your favorite stars. On General Hospital, just before he hosts the Academy Awards, critically acclaimed actor James Franco returns to wreak havoc in Port Charles.
I'm a whack job, ask anyone.
Carrie Payton is now on staff at General Hospital as Dr. Terrell Jackson.
So it seems.
House hunter Suzanne Wang is Carol Chang, wedding planner.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
And on One Life to Live, General Hospital's Ted King is moving to Landview.
Quick.
Keep up with the latest status updates on SoapNet.
Right now on All My Children,
It's about Zach. What about Zach?
a seemingly random tragedy,
There was an explosion.
No, I don't want to hear it. So sorry, my Zach.
a broken heart turned deadly.
We're gonna get you out of here.
The aneurysm's growing. We gotta get her out of here to an OR. We don't stand a chance.
You are not going to die on my watch.
And as she recovers,
Bothers you to see her in pain, doesn't it?
she uncovers a murder.
Zach's crash might not have been an accident.
What?
Now she won't rest
I sent him on that plane, and now that plane is at the bottom of the ocean.
until she finds her husband's killer.
Stop trying to control her life. Stay away from her.
No matter where the clues lead,
Something is very wrong, Griffin.
If I'm gonna find what we're looking for, I'm gonna need her to keep thinking of me as her friendly neighborhood minister.
All My Children, weekdays on ABC, weeknights on SoapNet.
I've tried to explain to you in the past about how I feel about marriage and why.
Yes?
And none of those feelings have changed, Mary. I don't believe monogamy's a natural state. And if breakup's inevitable, then everything should be as clean and simple as possible. Because I don't believe in two people staying together when it's not working.
Yes.
And you don't believe any of that.
Well, how can I, Jack? My parents will have been married 30 years in June. They're the happiest people I know inside themselves, but it hasn't always been easy for them. They had to work at it.
Precisely. They've both been patient enough and generous enough to make it work. Well, I'm not generous, and I'm very impatient, so that's a 50% handicap to begin with.
Oh,
and
Jack,
that's not going to change. However, I think something else has.
What?
What I want. What I think I want more than anything is you. Or rather, us together.
I love it, but I don't understand what you're getting at.
A permanent relationship based on me being giving and loving and patient and sensitive just isn't going to work. But if it's based on what I want, on what's best for me, on just plain good old dyed-in-the-wool, pure grade A #1 selfishness, then I might have some confidence in it. Don't laugh. I've never been more serious in my life.
Oh, honey.
Now get this straight. I'm not proposing.
Oh, no.
I'm just saying that if I can't get along without you, and I don't think I can, then it looks like I'd better start thinking about marrying you.
Jack, I don't want you...
Thinking about it, Mary. Getting used to the idea. Understand?
Perfectly.
Unless, of course, you can come up with an alternate plan.
Nope, not me. Why don't you just go on exploring your own idea? Oh, it's all right, honey. I'm not going anywhere.
I hope not.
In Port Charles, revenge is a priority, relationships are disposable, and good medical care is a necessity. Keep up with this fast-paced city with an all-new episode of General Hospital, weeknights at 10 on SoapNet.